Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about something really cool, a quiet revolution that's happening in the world of research. It's this powerful shift that's making complex data analysis something that, well, pretty much anyone can do.
So, if you're a student, a researcher, or really anyone who's ever had to deal with data, I'm betting this feels familiar. You've done the hard work, you've got your data, but then you hit a wall. The software you need feels like it was built for an expert coder, not for you. And it's not just frustrating, it's a major roadblock for so many smart people with great ideas.
And this is a huge deal. Let's call it the data analysis hurdle. For way too long, the ability to understand data has been kind of gatekept, Not by the ideas themselves, but by how ridiculously complicated the tools are.
Okay, so let's break this down because this is where it gets really interesting. On one hand, you have the old way. You've got tools like SPSS, which, can be super expensive and a bit clunky. Or you have R, which is incredibly powerful for sure, but it has a massive learning curve. You need serious coding skills. And let's be honest, most researchers are not programmers. But then there's the new way. This whole no-code approach promises to just get rid of all those barriers.
So what is this new way? Well, it has a name, and it's kind of leading the charge in this quiet revolution. It's time to talk about JASP. So JASP stands for Jeffrey's Amazing Statistics Program. And you really got to pay attention to the key words here. It's free, it's open source, and it's designed from the ground up to be user-friendly. The whole point is to let you focus on your research, on your questions, not on fighting with your software. And this quote, man, it just nails it. This gets right to the heart of the whole no-code movement. It's about making things accessible, right? It's about taking the power of data analysis out of the hands of just a few people and giving it to everyone. So how does JASP actually do it? How does it take the pain out of the process? Let's, actually walk through what it's like to use it. It's honestly this simple. 1, you open your data file. 2, you use this super intuitive drag and drop menu to pick the analysis you want to run, a t-test, an ANOVA, whatever. And 3, boom, your results just pop up right on the screen. Instantly. No code, no command lines, nothing. And it's just loaded with these little features that make your life so much easier. Like, as you change things, maybe add a variable, your results update in real time. You can even write notes and annotations right on your output for yourself or your team. Oh, and the data sync feature? It means if you change your original data file, your whole analysis just updates automatically. It's amazing. Now, for any student or academic listening, this right here is an absolute game changer. JASP spits out tables and plots in perfect, publication-ready APA style. You just click, copy, and paste it right into your paper. All those hours you used to spend fighting with formatting, they're just gone. Okay, so it's easy to use. But does that mean it's, basic? No way. Don't let that slick, user-friendly interface fool you. JASP is packing some serious statistical firepower. And this right here is one of JASP's absolute killer features. It lets you do both the classic or frequentist statistics, the stuff you probably learned in Stats 101, and modern Bayesian statistics, all in the same program. Having both of those is incredibly rare, and it lets you look at your research from totally different angles without having to learn a whole new piece of software. And it just keeps going. You can add these different modules to do some really advanced stuff. I mean, we're talking machine learning, network analysis, even structural equation modeling. There's even a module that lets you reanalyze published studies just from their summary stats, which is just, wow, it's incredible for doing meta research. So when you put all of this together, the accessibility, the power, and the fact that it costs $0, you end up with a tool that's not just changing how people work, it's actually starting to reshape the culture of academic research itself. See, because JASP is open source, it's pushing forward all these amazing principles of open science. It makes powerful analysis available to researchers anywhere, no matter their funding. It makes working together so much easier. And, maybe most importantly, it makes research more reproducible, which is like the cornerstone of good science. When anyone can open your file and see exactly what you did, transparency just skyrockets. And speaking of that, JASP is even built to work directly with the Open Science Framework, or OSF. In just a few clicks, you can publish your data, your analyses, your results, everything. You can make your work completely open and available to the whole scientific community. So, I'll just leave you with this to think about. What if analyzing your data wasn't the hard part?
What if it was actually the easiest, most enjoyable part of your entire research process? What would that change for you, for your field, for science? Well, tools like JASP are showing us that future might not be so far away after all. Thanks for tuning in.